All right, first pitch coming up. Jordan Westburg now at the plate. And the home opener is underway. In there at the knees for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he held up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Just missed.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field and getting the start for Baltimore, Foster Griffin. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ripped on a line, reaching down and makes the grab. Stepping in, Angel Martinez.
Ball 1.
That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes. Just off the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Hit in the air, right field. Wood under it. And that's the inning. Top of the second. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
No.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That one finds the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 now. That
Ball.
one missed. And a base hit.
Ball off the plate.
Sliced hard but foul.
Outside. Ball 2.
And that's in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. The next
Ball.
pitch misses. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped on a line to center. And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Next to hit, Jeremiah Jackson. And a strike on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that is a big first out.
Ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a big swing and a miss. Good
Ball
eye
3.
in that spot.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Orioles with a chance to score first here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground, 2 ball. Kurtz to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double. Bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nick Kurtz.
Ball.
The 1-1. And there's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Late swing fouled off. And now it's even up.
That's a ball.
Kurtz aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Wood takes it in for the out. 1 away. Now up next for Arizona, Ildemaro Vargas. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Ball, no.
This one in the air center field. Hill moving under this one. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. 1-2 now. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. 3-2. Got him swinging. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
That's a base hit. Bleday fires it in, and it's now first and second to start the inning. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit.
Ball.
Base hit! And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
That's 3 singles in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Vargas on the move. Makes the grab. Now it's going to be Pete Alonso. Golden opportunity right here.
Ball 1.
Top of the third, no score. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Slap the other way, foul.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
On the ground, right side. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now, Samuel Basallo. That one ripped, but foul. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Late on that fastball. On the outside corner, got him looking. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, J.J. Bleday stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Check
Ball
swing, he held up. Ball 2. Just missed. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A solo shot.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
This one smacked out to left center. Hill on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That one fouled hard the other way. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. In the dirt. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here comes Marte around third. And now they trail by 1.
Back-to-back base hits. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Kurtz at the plate now, and that's inside. Flied to right his first time. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning. You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The 0-2. And a good eye there.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Good job to fight that one off. Two on the way. That one the other way. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 52.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yeah, the batter now, Jackson Holliday. He makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out looking. Derek Hill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
No.
Jackson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. Run around the go.
No, that's
There's
a
a
ball.
ball. Throw to second. Out at second. Back here in the desert, bottom four, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Hard hit down the line and left. And
No,
it
that's
goes
foul.
just foul.
Ball.
Hard on the ground to first. He steps on the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Just foul. No, off the plate.
The D-backs trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's to third, Jackson. Tosses across to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Just
No.
off the outside edge. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Upstairs,
That's a ball.
outside,
Take
that's
your base.
ball four.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off.
Tosses to first. That's the third out. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. And they lead by 2.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it
could be extra bases. Here comes Wood around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. 1 out. Run at second. Here's Adley Rutschman. So they turn things over to the righty, Jonathan Loaisiga.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Man at second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Going 1. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
No.
The Orioles trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the fifth. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2. And next for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson. 1 for 2. That's ripped into the outfield. Base hit into center field. Here comes Rutschman around third. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
That's a ball.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get out of here, and gone. He leaves the yard to right. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. Perdomo throws to first, and that is that. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
High.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. Angel Martinez will hit next. A switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball 1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. High fly ball, right field. Wood should have this one. That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Ball, no.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
A new pitcher in the game, number 67. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Wood, in his second season, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That
Ball
misses,
2.
and it's 2-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 1 out man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Pete Alonso. Troy moving under it. 2 down.
Ahoy!
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
Ball
And
one.
that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
No,
He's really tightening up his
inside.
hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that's through the swing. It's a strike. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 6th. Nick Kurtz stands in now for the Diamondback.
See right.
That
Hey!
one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Ball.
That
No.
one misses, and now 3-0. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means
Westberg. Here's Holiday for 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your
Ball.
cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Missed
Ball.
with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Hit on the ground to short, Westberg. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. This one in the air, right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double. 1 down. This is J.J. Bleday. He's already homered here in this one. First
Ball.
pitch misses. Late with the swing there. Sliced hard but foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles. Tyler Wells.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And there's 1 down. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Cade Stroud.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out.
Kurtz flips it.
No, he's in there, safe.
2 aboard with 1 out. James Wood, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Should be extra bases. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one inside, ball 1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. The 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Ball inside.
That one outside. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. Foul ball there. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in the desert, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Check swing called strike, and that is strike 1. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull into second safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
This one in the air center field. Hill has a beat on it. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 3. That one at the knees for a strike. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Man at second.
That's a ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it. That's out number 2. Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Max Kepler looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. So they turn to the lefty in this. Josh Walker.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the final 13-2 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John.